So before we meet, you haven't been outside Europe. And actually, the first retreat I organized was in Costa Rica. And you said, I am in. And I remember you were, as a personality, a little bit more reserved, not very confident while you knew so much. So what made you say yes? And how do you feel about that now that you stepped out of your comfort zone?
I think I always had this impression that I'm not giving enough about giving enough from myself or for myself. And yeah, it was just a period in my life where I started my self development, and I saw that as an opportunity to actually develop more. And because it was in 2022, if I remember well. So let me
Yes.
remember exactly what happened back then and what prompted me. I think the main idea was that I wanted to develop myself more, and your retreat offered that. And I was just fully on board with it. I didn't actually think too much before I clicked go or buy the ticket or something. I was just, yes, this is the opportunity. Click. That was it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yes, I
And
love.
yeah. And what I wanted to say is that that retreat was very important for me because I met during the retreat other people that we met online actually before, but we didn't actually met in person, and that was the first time we met in person. And it's very, very different, in my opinion, and how I feel it, like meeting live compared to just having a discussion, in front of a screen. And yeah, since then we have like deeper connections. I have deeper connections with these people, and yeah, I see the world based on that retreat a bit more different, and it helped me a lot in my development. So yeah,
Beautiful. And what made you seek coaching support at the first place?
I think I felt a bit lost, and I needed some guidance, and that was the main reason for the coaching part. Yeah, it helped me getting on my direction or getting a direction, because back then I was like, oh, there are so many things, what can I do from all these things, because I cannot do them all at once. Yeah, so yeah, coaching helped me with getting a direction.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing. And when you're looking back to your past months and year, what were your biggest wins that you're most proud of?
The most proud of things that I am is that I have more confidence in myself. Before I was just, no, 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 I cannot do that. I'm too afraid. I cannot risk this. So yeah, it was like that. But yeah, the past years helped me just see that, yeah, without trying to do something, you're not getting anywhere. Because I was a lot of the years I was thinking, I'm not doing this because it's too risky. I'm not doing this because I don't know if I can. But if you don't try, you don't know if you can. So you have to try it first. Yeah. So yes, this was one of my big achievements, getting trust into myself. Yeah, trusting myself actually.
Beautiful. And what would you say to someone who right now is at a job that they don't like? They have a
Hmm.
hobby that they believe they cannot make money from. They think they're not good enough or it's not going to work. What can you say to them?
From my experience, thinking of how I did it is just, I mean, yeah, everyone is different, but my way of doing things is just go. So I just quit my job and did what I wanted to do without any preparation. I mean, there was a preparation during the years because I was doing photography for a long time, but not professional. But I wouldn't say that while I had my job, I prepared to be a how do you say, a professional photographer. No, I just quit my job and started with photography in a more professional way. What could I say to them is just, if you really have a thing that you want to do, focus on that and leave the job on the second place. Just go at the job as long as they help you pay the bills. But in your free time, focus more and more and more on to freeing yourself from the job while doing what you want to do. And this is like, for photography, I had to study marketing because I had to market myself. I had to study other photographers, how they work, because I wanted to learn from them and maybe do things different than they do it. Um, so, yeah, if you don't want to risk it, let's say, because everything is a risk. Yeah, stepping outside of your home is a risk because something can happen. So it's also a risk. But if you want to be like risk free as much as possible, do the job and the thing that you want to do in real life in parallel for a while, but focus more on the thing that you like than on the job. Let the job be there. If you can do part time, even better, and then you have more time to do the thing that you like. So I think that would be my advice. Yeah, and if you are like me, just go for it. Don't waste any
Yes,
more
I
time.
love that. But you said something very important, that it's not one thing that you need to learn, especially if you want to thrive as a freelancer, entrepreneur, solopreneur. You need to acquire different skills. Being very good in your craft is not enough. You need to understand marketing, you need to understand the market, you need to understand sales, you need to have technical skills, you need to understand social media, potentially partnerships. So it's a lot that you need to take into consideration, right?
Yeah, life is a lesson. Yeah, you have to learn all the time. Yeah. Whatever you
Yes,
do,
for
you have to
sure.
learn. So yeah.
Beautiful. And what is looking in this year that is starting now? What are some of your goals or something that you would like to fulfill in the upcoming years?
Last year I also had like a drop, I would say, on my brain that says you have to change something. It wasn't like very vague. It was very precise. You have to buy a van and travel the world. So that's what I'm doing now. I bought a van 2 days ago. Yes. And I'm starting to build it because it's an empty van in the back. So I will put all the furniture and everything in the coming months. And I'm doing how do you say, a nomad life. I would say, yeah, that's the plan for this year. Because I was working remote anyway. I can do photography and go from place to place, and then with the web development, I'm always remote. So why should I pay rent if I can be like very mobile and yeah, be where my clients are? Because when I built my first website, and I just remember now, when I built my first website, when I started my photography, my professional photography, the motto was, I'm going where my customers are, or something like that. So yeah, being mobile already. Yes, in my mind, I already was mobile back then. You know. But
Wow.
now the dream is like coming true. So now I'll be mobile, starting to be mobile, more mobile, because I'm anyway mobile. I'm traveling a lot. Let's say, not let's say actually, but I'm depending on planes. I'm depending on trains and things like that. But now I'll have my own mean of transport. Yeah, so
Beautiful. So
that's
you
the
will have
plan. Yeah,
the home and the car and the business all together, and you're going to live your van life. That is
yeah.
gorgeous, Matei. I'm so happy that we had this chat. Thanks very much for sharing your experience. I'm certain that it's going to serve as an inspiration for other freelancers and other creatives who want to make that lifestyle of freedom and fulfillment true. Anything last that you would like to share?
Well, I'm certain that this will be an inspiration for other people because other people inspired me as well. So inspiration goes from person to person, you know. So yeah, my inspiration came from other people's like what they were doing, and now I'm doing something that may inspire other people in the chain, let's say. Maybe it's not a chain, but yes,
Beautiful.
like that. Yeah.
It's true. It's true. That's how it works, and that's all energy. So I wish you all the best. I'm gonna stay in close contact as always, observing your journey. I'm very, very grateful for you, and I'll speak to you very soon.
Thank you very much.